Get it together. We're just going to close the deal. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous now. I'm live. I'm on the air. I got to go. Yeah, I got to go. All right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Good Thursday and welcome. Have a great show prepared for you today. Got a little first episode, Throwback Thursday. Super excited about it. Have a great game picked out. Super excited to be here. Winding down the week. And had a productive morning. I hope you did as well. We've cashed checks. Now it's time to get after it a little bit. It's getting cluttered in here. Got too much going on. Way too much going on. Okay, so for today, an excellent game. One that's very near and dear to my heart, and it only felt appropriate for the first episode of Throwback Thursday. So, we have the great and powerful Super Mario 64. So first, as always, we'll talk about the financials of the company who published the game, a little bit of interesting material about the game. Then we'll play the game. Then I have some great topics prepared for our discussion in the library. And then I'll play probably a little bit more depending on where I get to. I used to speedrun this game. And so I'm pretty familiar with it. It's actually one of the games that started me on Twitch way back in the day when I was just casually streaming. Saw the world record by Siglimic. When was that? Summer of 2012, maybe? I had just found out about Twitch because Diablo 3 was released, and that's how I found out about it. A guy that I went to high school with had a group of guys that he was playing with, and one of them was streaming it to Twitch, and that's how I found Twitch. And shortly thereafter was the Evo tournament out in Vegas, and I saw, what the fighting game community had to offer and what they were all about on Twitch, which was amazing. If you've never seen an Evo tournament in Vegas, you got to check it out. It's there's not really any other event out there like it. It's awesome, and it's part of what made me pick up Street Fighter 4 and start playing that. And then through that, I found Speedruns Live and Speed Demos Archive, and then saw all these guys speedrunning all these old games that I used to love as a kid and kind of grew up playing. And one of them obviously being Super Mario 64, and I kind of decided to pick that up, and that's where I got my start. So this is a game that's important for many reasons, but it's also a little bit near and dear to my heart, like I said, on a personal note. So first, Super Mario that involved 3D and kind of a suspended camera instead of the side profile view and like a side-scrolling platformer where he, jump along like all the games before that. The legend Shigeru Miyamoto was the one who created it, almost like pretty much every Mario game. If you don't know that name, I would recommend checking it out. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube about him. Fascinating guy. He's been at Nintendo like basically his entire career. It was a launch title for the Nintendo 64, the best-selling game on the Nintendo 64. They sold 11 million copies by 2003. And like I said, it came out in 1996 as a launch title for the N64, which came out, I believe, around the holidays, although I could be wrong about that. I don't have that in my notes, so I'm going to have to fire an intern. Let's see. 11 million copies sold. It's one of 80 games that's displayed in the Smithsonian as in their exhibit, The Art of Video Games. And Nintendo trades under the symbol NTDOY. Current price per share as of filming, $51.97. 2019 revenue of $10.91 billion. $10.91 billion, ladies and gentlemen.